Hello, everyone. So, this is just a random live before. Okay, I just want to share with you how I'm feeling tonight. So, it's been a not so long day. It was an okay day. For me, it's Bonifacio Day. And a few weeks ago, we were planning to prepare for a show for this day. And yeah, so I called all my actors, my dancers. I even inquired from other groups who can help us. But I was hesitant kasi, syempre, hindi pa tapos ang pandemic and we have not done a live performance in a long time. So what I did was I prayed and I asked for a sign. I actually wrote the script already. I had a cast and my dancers were ready to rehearse. They actually scheduled a rehearsal first. But then I had that inhibition. I had those doubts within me. And so I prayed and I asked, Lord, is it time for us to do a show? And just before we spent money on a studio to rehearse, I got a message that the show will be postponed because the president of the school got sick and couldn't make the decisions for the show. Yeah, so I think that's a clear sign that it's not time yet to go out. It's not time yet to do the show. So I told my actors, I don't think, well, actually, I told them first, maybe we should wait for the president to get well and then we start rehearsing. But then days passed and weeks passed, and eventually we decided that the show wouldn't be as good if we rehearsed with very little time. And then eventually the school backed out, which was in a way disappointing for my actors, disappointing for me because I already did the work. I wrote the script, and I was excited to see my actors again and get back to work. But the other half of that was that I felt relieved because I felt that it was not time yet. My kids haven't been vaccinated when all this was happening. So I actually have been living in a bubble here in our house. And not because I'm scared for myself, but because I was scared for my kids. I didn't want them to get sick. And so I just wanted to share with you guys the importance of confiding to the Lord, praying. If you are not sure about the decision, ask for a sign. Diba sabi, ask and you shall receive. Seek and you shall find. Okay, so one disappointment after another. Actually, after the Bonifacio thing didn't push through, some things didn't push through either. There was this film viewing for my movie Pandemia, which was supposed to be, I forgot, but it required me to get out of my bubble and bring the movie to where it is and hold an event with real people. And again, I prayed, is it time? And then, yeah, it was postponed. The school again told me it's postponed. I'm sorry, we'll just move it to another date. So I'm actually waiting for the rescheduling of that. And when I was invited to judge for an event, also in the same school. So everything was okay. I was supposed to travel there. I had my husband to drive me. But then the day before that, my blood pressure went really high, so I had to be taken to the ER. Yeah. But before that, I also prayed for a sign. Lord, is it time for me to do something like this? Go out and you know, expose myself to the elements. So there was that 50-50. And actually part of my motto in life is when in doubt, don't. So yeah, but another thing that I do is I go where I am called. So I was being pulled in two different directions. So I prayed and probably Thursday. I was told Thursday about the judging, and I agreed to it. I gave my details and everything. But then Friday it happened. Then I didn't feel well, and my blood pressure went up. So I was taken to the ER, and at the ER I was worried that I would be, disappointing the event where I said yes to. So what I did was I had one of my actresses go in my place, which I think they enjoyed because she took another one. It was Dawn Hake, and she brought Caris with her. And I saw in their pictures they had fun going there, although they got lost and they were late for the event. But now they got home safely, and everything turned out fine. My point of all this rambling is that if you have a question, if you have a doubt, if you have a decision that you need to make, sometimes you don't have to make it for yourself. Sometimes, if you make a decision that you feel that is wrong, um, a greater power will make the decision for you. And I think what saves me all the time is the faith that I have, and the knowing that I cannot do things on my own. Not in a physical way. I usually like doing things independently and not asking for help. But when it comes to making decisions, yeah, sometimes people would ask me, "Can you decide now?" Yeah, but actually, when I am stalling, I don't give an answer right away. It's because I have to pray and I have to ask for guidance. I usually ask for a sign. Okay. A sign is like, in my case, it could be a billboard, a really big billboard telling me exactly what God wants me to do. Sometimes it's a whisper, sometimes it's a feeling, sometimes it's a person that tells you exactly what you want to hear. Okay, so the signs that you will ask for will not come like in biblical terms where an angel will come out and tell you what to do. The sign would be an intimate communication with you and God. And I take this moment to share with you my experience and how I do things. Hopefully, to inspire someone out there, or maybe you watching this right now, to let go of the things that you cannot control. Stop worrying and try to lift it up. Lord, this is my burden right now. I give it to you. I cannot make a decision. Um, my heart is heavy. I am confused. When you admit all those things that you cannot do it on your own, a weight will be lifted off your shoulders. It's like total surrender to what is meant to happen. Because remember, there is a plan for everyone, and there is a plan for you. There is a plan for me. So I guess the bottom line is you have to trust the Lord. You have to trust what is in store for you. That's all. That's my reflection for the evening. And if you have anything to say or if you have any questions, the answer won't come to me. I'm just going to be sharing with you how I do things. But the answers to your problems will not come from me. It will come from, the higher ups. And the most important thing that you have to discover in your life is that you need a relationship with the one who made you. Because at the end of the day, we all go back to him. How would you face someone you do not know? How do you face someone whom you do not understand? Diba? Nakatakot yata yun na Di ba? You're going to go to someone na hindi mo kilala. So, while we have the chance, while we are here, yan, try to connect and build a relationship with God. Yan. Siguro I'm a bit melancholic also. I'm a bit sad because I found out that our the sweet lady, our neighbor, passed away a few days ago, and she will be buried tomorrow. And I couldn't even visit her because my husband went to visit them, but we both cannot because somebody has to stay with the kids. I feel like sneezing right now. Okay, so I don't know who I'm talking to right now or if anyone would be watching this, but if you find this video and something that I said brings you closer to God, and I know that there is a reason why I am being, what do you call this, inspired to do this vlog tonight. And hopefully I get to do this more often. I'm not really a talker. I don't like talking much. And if you watch my shows, I backle a lot. I stutter actually. So I do those shows to practice speaking spontaneously. And yeah, so if this video reaches you, I don't think that it's a coincidence. I'm here to tell you that someone loves you and that he's just waiting for you to reach out and talk to him. So, with that said, I would like to say good night and God bless to everyone. Thank you for listening. Naubo na ako. Mukhang ayaw pa ipa-end yung stream ko. Sorry about that. Anyway, I hope nag-record because I don't know if the microphone is working. Anyway, once again, God bless and good night. Um, I may sing tonight, not sure. But anyway, more random reflections eventually. Good night.